G'day and welcome back to Stitch Up and another episode of this lovely little game Shapez.io. So it's been a little bit of a break and we're back into it, and we are going to start making these guys yellow circles and yellow circles with red stars. And yeah, we've got lots happening over here. We've got all these color sections. It's interesting when you stop playing the game for a little bit. It is interesting how sort of out of touch you can be. I'm thinking about different space areas, so I think we'll start a fresh new campaign over here, and we'll just start making things from scratch. So we're going to hunt around and have a look for some products. Why don't you enjoy the Stitch Up intro, and I'll see you in just a sec. Okay, so yellow circles, first of all, are going to take, if we have a look at this here, it's going to take red and green, so red and green to make yellow. So we can do that, and we can put this down in here and get yellow circles coming into here. I want to see how much of these guys, there's the stars and there's the red. So I think this is a good area to do all of this. We probably just need to, because we've got green there and blue there, so we won't worry about any of these guys, and we'll put the entire production area around here. First of all, the painting of the mixing, and then yeah, and then that'll all sort of come out. Now let's see if we have a look here. So we have color mixer, and I need to mix two colors. So if I go to color mixer, this is what I do. I put one product in here and another product in here, and it brings that out. So let me grab, if I can, let me grab 4 of these with this. Okay, cool. So how do I do this? Do I grab it like this from that one? Let me do it. No, we don't want that. Wait, let's do it from here. So let's do that with the leaders. Okay, and we go copy. Yep. And then I want it to go over. I must use a mapping for this area. Shall we call this? Let's do this first. Let's put this down. So we want this to be. Let's put it right up top here. So we're going to spin it, and it's going to be products in this side. The two products, of course, were going to be, if we scroll down, the two products were going to be green paint and red paint. So they'll come in from the left, green and red. Yeah, they can come in from here. So if we do this, say there, all right, and that will be a color mixer of those two. We'll bring out yellow, and then we can see whether or not we need to do this twice. So we'll leave room underneath because we might want to put a second one in there. Okay, so that's how that will go. And then we can extend that all across. So let's get those guys in first. Now, and it doesn't matter whether we do one or the other. So let's do, we'll do 6. We'll do 6 there. So here we go, and we want to make sure we've got the extractor. If I do this, the chain extractor, yep. And it's going to be, the chain extractor. So what'll I do? How about this? How about we go, in fact, let's go 1. Let's do it properly. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So those will all extract into the 1, and that will come out there. Okay, and if we have a look at this, that is then going to go like this. So we want this to go across, and we might have to fix that up a little bit later, and we'll put that one in. Let's put it into there, and then what we'll do is we'll put the next one into here. So again, if I can grab this guy, what have I done? Pipet is Q. It has been a while since I've played it. I've actually been playing a practice game, but it's confusing. Well, not recently though, but it is confusing me a little bit because you forget what you're doing. Okay, let's put this guy in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do this. 1, 2. Then we'll go 3, 4, and then upwards 5 and 6. Everyone's coming out to here. And if we scroll out, we want that to be basically there. And basically there, we can tidy all this up. And then here, and then we want this. This is color mixer, and we're putting in, hang on, we should be inserting 2 colors here. Did I just put that into there? I did. And I don't want that to go into there. I want that to go, please. Yep. Okay. So I want this to go to to there. This one to go to there. That should give us yellow paint here. It does. Yeah, it gives us yellow paint. Okay, good. So then what we can do is we can just keep adding to this as well. Let's see. So if I put this in, it should be basically coming out, come out. Should be the green. Is it the green? Yeah, it is. Yep. So if I do, not that. Let's do this. So let's just expand this a little bit. And I want this to be control. So if I do that, the green, and then I go here, that just increases. And that will be 1, 2, 3, and then to say there. Okay, cool. So we'll see whether that's pushing our friendship just a little bit. Basically, if we're doing circles, so we should be able to now paint the circles. I want to leave a little bit of product here. So let me see if I can do this. What I'll do is I'll leave this. Yep. And I'll put that right underneath. So it's right there. Let's line it up perfectly. Which is, if I do that, it is here. Yep. So that's where the second one would be. That'll be creating another row of yellows. So just in case we ever get those, and we can have them off separate mines, which will be good. So that'll be that. And we now want circles. So yellow circles. So have I got circles around here? I do, but have I got them over here? Because I've got them, yeah, I've got them there, which would be quite nice. I think let's use that. Let's do that. Okay, cool. So we'll do this. So we get these guys, make sure they're the chains, and we're going to use the theory of 6 again, coming out of this one. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then I can go 5, 6. When we upgrade to 7, we've got that one up there, so that'll be all right. And circles. Now, I want this to be done nice. Okay, let's keep it above these guys. So oh God, I don't want to do that again, do I? Here we go, and we use that one, and we use this one. Keeping it above that. Rightio. And then we can keep it all the way across. And I want it to be here, then this. All right. Then let's see here if I do, let's keep a little gap here, I think. Let's do this. Yep. And then what we'll do, let's do these guys. You're heading this way. And of course, we'll go, say, here to here with here to here. And then there. Okay, that's nice. All right, cool. So that would be that. And then I believe yellow, we've got yellow coming out that way. Can I get, I wonder if I could just get these guys to go the opposite direction. I think I could. Yeah, I could actually. Let me do this then. So let's do this. And I want collection to go from, say, gone, and then like this. All right, and the yellow would be coming out there. Do I like that? No, I'm going to change my mind and I'm going to go back the other way. Oh no. Yep. Okay. Yep. And you'll be going like this, please. Yep. Okay. So now what we're going to do is say basically you and your counterpart, which will be another one down here. So those guys would be there. And now we want a standard painter. So if I go up here and have a look here, this is my painter. Here we go. So it's a standard painter. That's it there. So we put product in, we put paint in, and we're rock and roll. Okay, let's do it from say here. And no, we don't want that. Let's do it from say here. Yep. And we want a couple of leaders. Rightio, that's good. I always like to take a little bit of a leader there as well. Hang on. Where is our operation? It's just here. It's just here. And if we go like this, okay, cool. So we know that the product is the top item. So if I do that, ooh, geez, I could do that almost. I could do that right there, couldn't I? Do the product. But I think I want that to be, that is a mistake actually. I didn't want that. That's not what I wanted. I wanted it to be slightly different. Let me see here, because I've got two. I want to make this big enough for two. Oh god, okay, right, good. We have to get rid of all that. Okay, this is all now gone. And we want that to happen again, please. So we go to Painter, and we get here, and it's going to be this one with 2, Control, and we bring him all the way across. Hang on, yeah, there we are. And flick him twice. And I want to leave a gap. So I had it there, but I want to now do this with a gap of 2 more. 1, 2, yep, so that. And let's leave him across a bit. Okay, now we've got some room. And then I'm going to get this guy. Just want to leave a little bit of gap in between my machines. And then I want to run these 2 lines here this way. So if I go like this, maybe I can do this. Yeah, I don't want to do the reverse ones just yet because they'll drive me absolutely crazy. If I go here to here, yep, so it's all heading from the right to left, and I do that. Okay, so we've got a yellow there. Then what I'll do is I'll get yellow coming in here, and let's make it underneath, please. Yep, and then let's make you go like this. So this should be yellow circles, if I'm right. Yeah, oop. Yellow circles. Okay, now you're going in reverse. Paint goes in the top. Okay, rightio. So paint goes in the top, people. So if we do this, and then we go like this, yeah, and then I should be able to redo some of this. If you pollute the lines, you can clear them out basically by doing this. And I'm just hoping that I've done that enough. Waiting for a yellow circle to come out. Why aren't they coming out here? We should be getting yellow circles in there. We've got the shape coming in here. So this should be yellow. And then this should be... Right. I don't know what the problem is here, people. Ah, here we go. I know what we need to do. We need to do this. I'm sure of it. Okay, we've obviously got a little problem here. Let me replace some of these guys, which would be a real shame if I have to do that. There we go, yellow circles. So maybe what I could do is go here, here, and here, and then do... Yeah, I polluted the lines there, and I don't know why that hasn't allowed us to get this. We've done that. These guys are because of that. Is that right? Yeah, that is right. Let me see about this. Maybe it's here. Oh, yeah, it is here. Here we go. There we go. Right, okay, so yellow circles are now coming out there. Okay, good. Now let's get rid of that, and let's now get it as basically, ooh, we need it with this, don't we? Yep, gone. Yeah, let's get it here and go right. What we need to do is go like this, and like this, yep. So is that doing it? It is, but it isn't the supply lines cut off. Okay, good. Let's build the factory first and then worry about supply lines in just a bit. We aren't using mathematics here at the moment. Why is yellow not happening? Ooh, why is yellow not happening? Because we cut the lines off. We cut the lines off here, didn't we? We did. Because they're meant to be going upwards, people. They're meant to be going upwards. And so that should be there to there and there to there. Okay, yellow should be coming in now. Right, let's see. So yellow paint comes in here and it fills up and gets a reasonably full belt. A lovely sip of that red wine. Friday night, finished work for the week. Bit of gaming. Ooh, get rid, get rid, get rid. Okay, that's fine. But untidy there, that's fine. And yellow circle production is imminent. No, it's not imminent. It's happening. Brilliant. Okay, that's good. Now we want red stars. So let's zoom out to see the things, and there's the stars there. So we want red stars, and this is a simple painting of red stars that's going to be here. So what we'll do, let's get red stars going in next. So we want painting. So I believe these are, well, if we have a look at things, these are painters. We just grabbed painters then, didn't we? We did. So what I might do is just go, ooh, let me see, how about this? Control, and then get, say, this one. Yep, that's a good little one there, and I'll do this. So we'll go leave a gap of, I'm going to leave a gap of just one gap there, and I'm going to put the next one right next to it as well. Okay, let's see that just for spacing. So it'll be red that will go in the top, and I believe we now need to grab this. Yep, it'll be red that'll go on the top. So if I grab this chain extractor and I do 6 again, let me do this though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And okay, so let's do this. 1, 2, 3. Let's keep the other 2 for upgrading those 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it'll be... and then we might combine these guys together for that one. So red will be across there. And then we want the stars to be up here. So it's the star section next. Okay, let's do this here. So let's go across and let's go up there. I hope you can see what I'm doing here, and it's going to be, say, there. Okay, and now we'll replace this facing downwards here to here, and facing to the right here to here continues. And now I believe we have red star production once we get this going. So we get our chain extractor, and we want 6 of these tackers as well. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. Let's just do this actually. Let's go. Do you know what? Let's just do it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Traditional. Lovely. And we go up, and then we go to this. Okay, that's the stars. And they'll go up into here. And I believe now, if we do this. Yep. And we've got the red star situation happening. So now we need to combine it to bring these guys together. And I want to add just one more in there. So let's add that one in there. Okay, red stars are going to be there, and we've got another room for them below. So what we can do is let's do a combiner going in the other direction. So let's do this. Yep. And then let's add in, oh, people, people, people. It is interesting. The computer is lagging. Really is lagging a lot, which is interesting. But I think that's just the zooming out, and I think KOS had that issue as well. Right, okay. Now we want a combiner. Hub, color mixer, painter, purple squares, turquoise, purple squares. We want a combiner. Right, and I think my favorite combiner mix is going to be this. So we do this one, yeah, and you'll literally put 2 and 2 together. And let's remember this. So stack both items, the one on the right goes above the one on the left. So if we do this, we want the one to be above. So we want the one on the right. And here's my first. Let's put it here. Yep, that's where the combiner is going to be, going this way. And we want this to be on the bottom. So we would do, right, we need this. Yep, and it's going to be like this. So here and here, and then coming out there. So the product will come out this way, and then this guy's going to be, say, here and here. And that means the next product is going to be this way. And I'm going to just leave a bit of room there so we don't get too carried away. Yep. Whoop. And let's see. Hopefully this combines. Whoop, not like that though. Please. Okay, cool. So that's the combiner. And then we want this guy to go, right, we want you to come out there. That is the product. Yes, we'll fix that up in just a sec. And now we want an undergroundy for this to there, and then this guy's just a straight across. So that is the plan. So if we go like this, that should be it. And that should be it. Then all we need to do is make sure this guy's collected, and now everything's being produced. Lovely, brilliant. Okay, cool. So if we get rid of that, and we've got 2 now, so we should be able to go here. It's out to there, isn't it? Yep, it is. So that's 2. So that's 4, 6, 8, and now we should be able to get this back into Hub. Lovely. Where is Hub? How's Hub going? Does Hub have a little? Yeah, Hub has a little bit of room there. So what we'll do is let's do this, and then let's go like this. Yep. And then I want to go look at that way, or hit Alt and do that. All right, and then I should be able to go here to here, right? Now, where's the product? The product is there. Good. Okay, so how about this? And that brings them into the hub. So I think that's it. I think that is the product we need. We're about to get it. We need 16,000. Let's have a look at the products here. So this is basically, it's a double product. So this is here as well as the hub target of 16,000. So 16,000 there. In addition, we need 40,000. That is 56,000. Big mathematics just happening there in my head. Not. Right, brilliant. And so that is good. So these guys are coming in and the numbers going up. Now we just need to look at expanding the production of that. It's getting it a bit bigger. I see over here we're not really getting this happening, so I think we're trying to do too much with this machine. Hang on, did I just make this? I did. So let's think about this. This, is it the red that we've got problems with? Yeah, it's the red we've got issues with. I did it backwards again, people. So you're gone. Blue is the first that comes in, so you're there to there. Right. Let's see. The problems was this. Okay, so let's wait for it to get back to full. We might even look at some calculations here. Okay, so it gets back full. It fills up. I think this is going to be full by the end of it, so that'll be a full one of those. And then by the time it gets back here, we've got enough paint coming in to service it all. And then that, so basically we're doing 2 full rows, is giving us 1 lot of yellow circles. And if we need to extend the yellow circles, we can get that going out. But basically that's it. And now the yellow circles get fed into here, and the production is a bit bigger. So let's see how we're going. Let's just see when it ramps up. I think it's going to ramp up. You were at full production here. Now the hold up is going to be circles. Right, it's not actually even connected here. Look at that. That runs out. Okay, good. So we need another one there. We're missing a couple of these. Okay, let's do this. So if we go, sort of here to here and here, yep. Oop. Right, okay. Oh yeah, we're missing quite a few of these guys. Look at that. Every second one was missing that. These still aren't producing. We have issues with the pollution. So let's tidy those up again. Yeah, can you see this? These aren't actually producing anything. Okay, let's do it again. So we really had a problem with those lines, didn't we? If we go here, let me see. Join up this. So if I go there, blue needs to go that way. These are facing the wrong way, guys. Okay, let's do it. So it's going to be like this. So get rid of all these. Right, let's see. Let's just get rid of all of those, and we're going to go like this. Here to here, here to here. And you can see that the products are coming out now. And all of a sudden we have a much too bigger, busy line. So yellow circles are really happening. Yep, and there we go. So that's a full belt of yellow circles happening now. That's good. I'm wondering if we split this off, if we need more yellow circles, because I think we basically, we want to basically see if we can squash this up a little bit. Yellow circles. That's a full line though, isn't it? See, I think at this point of the game, we have to start thinking about how do we get sort of bigger productions going on, and multiples. Because basically, what you want to do is say, right, I need this whole thing done again, so we can get a second line coming in. I think we have too much going on in the red belt there as well. Okay, I think that's a good little check on things. I think we could also look at white. Is it basically, if we have a look here, so let's go and have a look at a few other areas. We had purple squares that were coming in, and those are for here. Purple squares are good. I think what might be good as well is if we start to leave that. So where's this one here? Why is that there? I want to basically get this one. So he'll stay there all the time. Okay, I think he'll stay there all the time. This one doesn't need to be pinned anymore. And what we do need to do is pin this one and this one, because these are the two that we really need to work on. It does look like white circles are going to be the next thing. We need to think about a new area where we can put white circles in. I have to say, the end of the game is quite complex. In fact, shall we have a look? Let's have a look at the hub. We've got 3 minutes. Let's have a quick look at the hub and see if everything that's going in is still required. So let's start. Let's start here. So we've got these purple squares with white. In fact, if we do that, yeah, purple squares with white circles. And they're there, so that's good. Then we've got the top right-hand quarter circles and the bottom half circles. So yes and yes. Standard circles, squares, and to the right. So if I pause it here, standard circles, squares to the right of a square. So that's there. Okay, we've got straight up stars. Straight up stars are there. Let's go with stars, turquoise stars. And blue, so turquoise stars, yes, blue, turquoise stars. We've got the jellyfish, then we've got the blue ones here. Yep, but I think we can increase production of those guys, although 8,000 and we've got 160,000, so we probably don't need those guys to come in anymore. I don't think they're going to be required. In fact, I reckon we can get rid of that whole line, so that'll be another line in. Yep. I think we can get rid of that. That's going to be a line into the hub. Let me see about this. 208,000. We're not going to need standard squares either, so those guys can go. That is going to be basically you guys all gone. Yep, so you guys can go. And straight up circles, I don't think we'll need those guys in there as well, even though we really tidied them up. Yeah, you guys can go. Straight up circles. These guys, 166, and those guys, I don't think we need either of those two. Let's decommission them as well. And let's see how far back we have to take this to. Let's take it to there. Get rid of all them. So at least we've got the production there and we can just leave it, and that's fine, but we don't need it anymore. That's this one. So that's fine. Let's see. Are we having... I was going to say, these guys are not a very full belt, but are we having, what about these red fans? Red fans, 60,000. See, we've got plenty. We don't really need those guys as well. Turquoise stars, actually, look at those guys. 15,225 we don't need. And also, what about these guys? 155,000, 12,000 required, so they can go as well. Okay, cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to go not required and gone. Yep. And not required. So yeah, you can make it a judgment call at some point in the game that you don't need this sort of stuff. And you can just get rid of some of the items because you've got a couple of hundred in 1,000 in reserve. If you do, you could basically say if we do some upgrades, we wouldn't. If we have a look at the upgrades, we would be able to get these guys. So if we needed to click these guys off, we'd have these ticked off, and I don't think we'd have any problem with just decommissioning those factories. So all of these have been decommissioned, and this one's been decommissioned, and possibly that one as well. I can't remember. But yeah, this basically gives us a little bit of room. We can now start to simplify the areas, and we can start to plan because we can now use this area for some production and put things together in that area. I think we're going to leave this episode here. I will not get rid of this. I think this is a good little template just to leave there. I was thinking about how I would play through a second playthrough in this, and obviously I want to keep this going, but I need to start thinking about this, doing a little bit of planning and working out exactly what's happening. Maybe set up my blueprints a little bit better as well. But the second playthrough, what I was thinking is, in a second playthrough, when I eventually get to it, maybe after 20 episodes or so, I think the second series, what we might do is start looking at, okay, we want to start creating paint and paint colors. It's over in the top right hand corner, and everything to do with paint is done over there. And then we do combining down in maybe the bottom right. Maybe we do sort of color mixing over in the top left. So I'm thinking of zoning things and having things a little zoned. The replayability of this game is where it lets itself down a little bit. It's just a bit kind of, once you've done it, you could do it again, but it's really just doing the same thing. How do you do it differently on the second playthrough? I know on the second playthrough it would be a tidier run for me because I've worked out how to kind of, just take from production lines, run a bus and take off. This bus system, I've learned how to do that. But I think, how do you go ahead and replay, but in a slightly more improved way or a different way? If you have any suggestions on how we can do that on StitchUp, please leave them in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to StitchUp, and I'll see you in the very next episode. Cheers.